Good day, everybody. Bernard King of My Gridiron Face. Football back, everybody. How you guys doing on this marvelous Monday? I'm here to recap this weekend that just passed Super Bowl. I'll get into the other things later on another recap video of the whole Super Bowl week or what have you. So it's big time stories coming up out of that. But this is relatively a Super Bowl special, and congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks for being Super Bowl 60 champions. Pretty much been a dominant team all year round, and they pretty much fought hard, nitty gritty. The NFC West had three NFC West teams from that division going to the playoffs. Of course, the Seahawks, and then you got the Rams, and you got the 49ers, but the Seahawks pretty much the team that pretty much, the whole season came down to the wire. That's how tough that division was. So the Seahawks are Super Bowl champions, things of that nature. Their defense, not the Legion of Boom defense like it was back in the day, but this defense nickname is the Dark Side defense. Mike McDonald being, former defensive coordinator, and going to Seattle and calling the Mike McDonald. I'm sorry, Mike McDonald. I think it's like McDaniel, if I'm not mistaken. But Mike McDonald pretty much called all the defensive plays during that game. So Mike McDonald calling all the defensive plays in that game. Pretty much sacking Drake May 6 times. He got the defense got 6 sacks on it, and also 2 interceptions. One interception they capitalized off of, which is relatively a field goal, and another one was a return for a touchdown, fumble recovery for a touchdown. And I think that, and after that fumble recovery for a touchdown, that game was over with from right there. Sam Darnold 202 yards, 1 touchdown, but Drake May 295 yards, but 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And pretty much playing a team like Seattle, they pretty much score on you quick and at will. Also, not only that, Jackson Smith and Jigba really didn't have much of a game. The person who had the game was relatively the MVP of the Super Bowl, which was Kenneth Walker III. 27 rushes, 135 yards. He didn't get a touchdown, but he was averaging 5 yards a carry. So pretty much Kenneth Walker III was the MVP of Super Bowl 60. Again, Seattle Seahawks, the champs and things of that nature. And I was going to do a live stream, but they pretty much got postponed. It had some other things that had going on. But, however, Seattle Seahawks, you guys got the energy, 2026, 2025, Super Bowl 60 champs. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys. You guys have a good one. More stuff coming up. See you soon. Holla.